All right, for more insights, let's go to one of my favorite people, Cam Inman, super scribe for the Bay Area News Group of the 49ers. And Cam, I just can't wait for the Monday John Lynch press conference. How is he going to handle the pre-draft press conference?
He's going to tell you that they don't foresee them trading Deebo Samuel, that they love Deebo Samuel. They have no problem with Deebo Samuel. So the questions really need to be towards Deebo and figure out why exactly did he submit a trade request a couple weeks ago. It's hard for me to know what he's thinking if it's not financially driven. I mean, if there's a rift with him in the organization, it's surprising to me. I don't believe for a minute it's about his usage, whether he doesn't want to be a running back anymore. Nobody's asking him to carry the ball 20 times a game. It was more out of necessity, and then it became a great little incentive that they had that could work throughout the playoffs. So I don't believe it's that. I mean, I've never come across a wide receiver who doesn't want the damn ball. He wants it. He asked for it in Dallas when they were in the playoffs, and he scored a 26-yard touchdown run on it. So I think it's about the money, Vern, and it'll come. It's just how much is he burning bridges on the way to that financial payoff?
Do you think a scenario could exist where the commissioner opens up the draft, and then when it gets down to one of these teams, I'll just pick the Jets, and he comes out there and says, there's been a trade, and the 49ers are on the clock?
It could happen. I wouldn't expect it, but if the relationship is beyond repair, which would be stunning to me, I mean, that's how it could happen. If somebody says, we're going to give you all these draft picks, we may even give you a player back, you're going to be drafting top 10, top 15 of the draft, it's got to be a big-time swap, because Devontae Adams, Tyreek Hill, those guys traded teams for a first, a second, and in Hill's case, a few other draft picks that Miami sent to Kansas City. So the Niners, if I'm them, I want big-time money. I want a big-time package, and I don't think they're getting it from anybody. If I was any other team, though, I really would consider. If I was the Jets, I would give them both my first-round draft picks. It's the Jets. What are they going to do with them that are going to mess up their franchise anyhow? Get a big-time playmaker in there. He can enjoy the New York media and the spotlight.
The reason why we're even talking about this, I mean, he was put in that position at running back because they were thin at that position. But nobody expected the production that we got. Now, if you look at the roster now, I mean, they got a slew of running backs that are coming back there. So they'll be, I guess, on paper, healthy at that position. There may not be a need for Deebo to do that as a hybrid running back / wide receiver. So maybe the longer this goes, maybe the worst position, as you said, it gets for Deebo Samuel.
Yeah, but you also got to look, that offense might look vastly different with Trey Lance. Okay, so now you're adding another runner on the field because Trey Lance could be able to run the football too, right? So Kyle Shanahan has so many moving parts in his offense, and it's not reliant upon Deebo Samuel. Bringing Trey Lance into the fold now, having him pass or throw or run and do everything he can, it's going to add an extra element. Deebo made up for whatever deficiencies they had going on offensively, and just his style was so fun and takes over a game, and he's the one delivering hits into guys. There's nobody like him, but at the same time, Kyle Shanahan's offense knows how to adapt. I don't think it's vital that they have to have him. It's football. One play, Deebo could go down. They're going to have to figure out a way to replace him. But, I mean, this is also hypothetical. I just don't see him leaving, Vern. I think Trey Lance and Deebo is going to be a great connection for years to come.
All right, we'll get out of here with this one. This is the quarterback nobody's talking about. Jimmy Garoppolo. He's out there, but he's not out there. I mean, he can't throw. It's amazing. Here we are talking about a guy that is still on the 49er roster.
Yeah, because he had shoulder surgery in March that he says he's getting better from. He did a little media tour this past week. And he says he still hasn't thrown a football yet. And that's why he was not able to get traded anywhere. Nobody wants to trade for him at whatever price the Niners are asking. So, again, you're coming up on the draft. So it's another mile marker. Maybe that's when some team says, we don't like the quarterbacks in the draft. We'll take our chances with Garoppolo now, bring him into our system. Heck, package deal. Deebo and Jimmy Garoppolo to the Houston Texans for first-round draft picks for the next decade.
All right, well, in the meantime, we'll just enjoy his Subway sandwiches commercial on the Italian subs. Hey, Cam, thanks so much for a few minutes. And, hey, good luck with John Lynch tomorrow.
Okay, thank you, Vern.